Happy Sunday, fun day, ladies. I said happy Sunday, fun day. Look at me. I'm all in the way. It happens to the best of us. But I'm here. What up? What up, everybody? It's Thursday night. As expected for us to be here. I'm glad we can make it during this time. Oh man. It's your boy Step in the building. My boy K being here in a second. But I'm happy to say happy Thursday. One more day to Friday. Well, not even less than 12 hours. We in Friday, so everybody have a good weekend, more than likely, and hopefully so. But I'm here, man. Man, fix the head a little bit. You see the logo. Get yours next. Get yours next. You know what I'm saying? The basement logo and the hats. But yeah, man, we're gonna be talking about a lot. Sports. That's what we do. We're gonna talk a little culture, a little music. Sometimes if we have something, to get it talk about. You know what I'm saying? Waiting for K. My boy S. Shout out to my boy SB. Shout out to my man Best of Seven Sports Podcast, Seven Mitchell. Shout out to Mont FYF Sports. Shout out to Gillian Wallow, Joe Button. A lot of people that entertain me, that gives me inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Dr. Kyle Osborne, the Black Psychologist Podcast. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They got my boy. My boy here. My boy here. Hey, hey. What up? What up, Kay? How are you today?
What's up, man? What's going on? What's
Ain't
going
nothing. You in the
on?
basement with your boy Step and who?
Okay.
K is in the building. He's not in your
Mm-hmm.
way. He might be in
Yep.
mine, but we'll see by the end of the day. Bars.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh,
Whoa. Okay.
you know what I'm saying? I
Okay.
got the bars sometimes. Sometimes.
I see you got a
Yeah.
little something with you. That's
That's
that
that.
that's that West Oak Lane flow, I guess. I
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's that. That's that.
it's
You know
that
what I mean?
Ogon's Ave flow.
That's that far as that.
Um,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, man,
You know
we're
what I'm saying?
talking we're talking Lonzo, we're talking NFL.
Talk a little
Uh,
bit of that, a little bit of
little
this.
bit of music, a little
Yes,
bit of
sir.
everything. We're also talking about college, man. We're talking about
Yes.
dads
Yes.
taking their little ones to college. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very
To
much.
the Scott family,
Yes. Yes.
another little one in college.
Yes.
So is this the oldest one? I'm
Yes.
assuming, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
you are right. Yes, you are. And
And
Nayla.
yep, Nayla,
Nayla.
congratulations.
Yeah,
Welcome to
she's
your first
officially a freshman
official day
at
of college.
DSU
Yeah,
yesterday. We
DSU.
we moved her in
Okay.
freshman dorm and her dorm and set up and all that stuff. And it's easy. It's easy when you are going to help someone else with their kid.
That's right.
You know what I mean? But to actually have your own,
Hmm.
be fixing the room up and all that stuff is saying, damn, I got a college student.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it was breathtaking. I actually
Oh.
I actually didn't get emotional because I think it was so much going on. I didn't really get a chance to like really con- console her in that manner
Hmm.
while we was doing the room with my mom, my cousins and came and helped with the room. Her aunt Jaleesa, shout out to Jaleesa, shout out to my mom Renee Belly, um, my cousin Terrence, shout out to him.
All right.
Um, but they came down and my little brother Taylor as well. Shout out to them in Philly Hoop Group.
Hmm.
Um, but they all came down and helped move her in. Uh, but it was it was touching. But for the first time, I actually could say that I didn't I didn't break down like I thought I was. I think I'm more of enjoy,
Hmm.
but it didn't really hit me yet. Like she called me
Oh.
today
Oh.
she FaceTimed me today from the dorm
Hmm.
and told me what she did last night. They moved stuff like
Oh.
that, and it just is like, yo, I got a college student, a freshman in school. My daughter Alyssa went up there and stayed with her until the like last of the evening on her first night there. She couldn't stay the
Oh.
night, but she went up there for a long time. My Shry went and picked her up later on that evening. But yeah,
Oh.
man, it's breathtaking. Shout out to my godson Keith.
Hmm.
He's at
Yep.
Widener University. He moved in
Yep.
yesterday as well. Yesterday. Shout
I
out to
saw
my
that.
yeah, shout out to my nieces Aaliyah and Amaya Sneed. Aaliyah is at Virginia State. I mean, Aaliyah is at St. Joe's
Hey, that's right. Right
basketball,
down and hop, skip,
basketball
and the jump.
scholarship, and Amaya.
We will be seeing you soon.
Yep, Amaya is at Virginia State.
Feasty.
She's going there. She's doing dance. She's big into dance and ballet and stuff like that.
Shout out. Shout
So
out to
she's there.
our black ballerinas out there, because there
Yes,
are
sir.
black ballerinas out there.
Yes, they are.
Believe that.
But yeah, everybody that moved in and all that stuff, man. It's like, but yesterday
Yeah.
it was real touching.
It was surreal, wasn't it?
Oh, we got a call. Oh shit! Hold
Oh,
up.
oh, you on the? Oh, this dude's on the mic and he on the boards. Come
All right,
on,
tell me
man.
about it.
What's this bull doing? What's this? You on one today? You on one today?
Oh man, I think SB calling in.
Sound like EST or
Hold
something
up,
like that.
SB.
Cut, calling. Do.
There we go. Hold up.
Do.
Yo.
It's B. It's B.
Oh, it's
not
B.
SB.
Oh, it's B. Hey,
Yes,
shout out to
sir.
B. Shout out to B, man. Wait
Hey,
to start the show again.
hey,
You 2 in a row, all right? You crazy. But shout out to B.
Listen, man. Congrats on your daughter being in college and you having a young collegiate. I think that's amazing. I know that's in my future.
Yeah.
I just want to let you know that you got the kid settings on again, my man.
I do.
So
yeah. Let me do this again.
See, although you have a collegiate child right now, a young adult, really, you're entering senior moment.
All right,
you having senior moments.
I am having some real senior moments.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's getting really crazy.
I never changed anything, and SB showed me how to do it last week.
That's the problem. You gonna have to start. You have to start checking and changing, my man.
Channel. How did SB show me how to do it last week?
Oh my God, you forgot that too?
Yeah, dog.
Oh my God. Hey, I'm gonna get off of this because I'm watching. This is
analytics. That's what
I almost dropped a tear watching you get all emotional. So I'm watching, but I just wanted to make sure y'all tighten up, man, and tighten up, bro. What's going on with you? Tighten that up.
I gotta go to the live.
Tighten that up.
I gotta go to the live.
You know, just because you can apply for AARP don't mean you get a pass. Tighten up. Come on.
Right.
Get that chat together, baby.
Larry, I think it's time for you. I think it's time for you to make another appearance.
It's time for me to make another appearance.
I think it's time for you to make another appearance and come down to GFS.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called for, because this boy's out.
Let them know whose yard it is.
Reckless. And
Kay, why you doing that? Kay, why you doing that?
Because I'm not saying anything.
Kay said, hey, Larry, don't do that. Kay feed you to the wolves now
see if you can put a comment up.
Kay in the lab with me. Because Kay in the lab with me, yo. Listen, man, don't do that. Don't. I'm merciless. It's bad right now. Don't do that.
Yeah, because I saw some old stuff of you getting your ass bust, but I'm gonna leave it that there. I just changed.
Hit the pause button on nigga, that's gay. Hit that soundbite. I need my soundbite.
Over 18.
Yeah, hook that joint up. I'm gonna be watching though, but it's touching. I like hearing everything you're saying. I ain't mean to interrupt you. I just had to help you out.
No. Because B,
you can comment now. Let's see what happened.
I can't comment now if I'm on the phone. I got to get off the phone.
Oh, you can't do two things at once. All right, my bad.
Pause.
You're right.
Here we go.
Yeah,
yo,
let's see.
Hey, you know what? I owe you one for that. I'm going to jump off this.
Whoa, pause. I'm going to jump off of this. Oh, man, you out of pocket, dog. I appreciate that, B.
Kyle said the same thing. The live chat is off because content.
All right, try it now.
Oh, man.
I don't know why it's doing that, because I never touched the live chat. I never touched that. See if y'all can comment now. Because I've never touched anything with the live chat before. I see the chat on the side now. I did change that now. So.
Okay. Oh, so you're good then.
Let's see if anything happens. Somebody say something. I appreciate everybody that locked in with us so far. I'm sorry about that. This is the second week this has happened. I don't know why this is happening. and I can't. Let me see something. Let me check my other phone.
Mm-hmm.
But shout out to B for acknowledging that and locking in with us anyway.
Oh
I
yeah,
appreciate that, brother.
B's about to have another edition. You know,
Yeah. Congratulations to him.
yeah, because
But
that's
shout out
coming
to B
too.
for
You know?
acknowledging that and locking in with us anyway.
Oh
I
yeah,
appreciate that, brother.
B.
Yeah. So Tiff is in here. Salute, guys.
Yeah, what
Oh,
up, Tiff?
there we go. We up. We good.
Okay, all right,
I
cool
don't know
beans.
why I did that. Hey, Tiff. Thank you for locking in with us, Tiff.
Mm-hmm.
We still waiting
Yeah.
for you to be able to have some time to get on the show, Tiff.
Yeah, a couple of my neighbors, they're taking their kids back. I think who was it? My neighbor, I forgot his name, but shout out to him on Rittenhouse Street. He's taking his daughter back to University of Michigan. So
Nice.
yeah, so I know, of course, Kyle took Trinity back a couple weeks ago, back up to Penn State.
The trend.
Man, I mean, Joe, they just grow up so fast, man. Like
Tell me about it.
yeah, I mean,
Definitely.
first you're holding them, first you're holding them in your, pretty much like on your forearm or something like that.
Right.
And next thing you know, you're looking at them, they're blinking at you, smiling, drooling, whatever the case may be. And now look at them,
Right.
getting up, walking and talking. And now they say, listen, Dad, I'm about to be on my own now.
I'm a little grown now, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah. You ain't too grown.
You're all right, but you ain't too grown. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody that has these
Most definitely.
young ladies and young men going on their way to school, whether you're a sophomore, junior, or senior, or a graduate student, whatever the case may be. But big shout out to all the freshmen that's embarking on this new journey.
Yeah,
You know
definitely.
what I mean? Because this is the start of becoming the person that you will be later on in life. So big shout out to everyone that has a little one or a young one that's that niece, nephew, whatever it is, that however you go about taking care or being a pillar in those young men and women's life. Shout out to you for everything that y'all have done to get them to where they help to get them to where they're at. So I'm definitely honored to say that I have a college student.
Great job, Larry. Give yourself a hand.
Yeah.
Give yourself a hand.
You know what I'm saying? So
yourself a hand. That's right. Yo, man, you got a lot to do with this too, man. Come on now.
Yeah, so
I
appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that, man.
Come on now.
Yeah, so but how's your week been thus far?
Week is good.
You say Larry from on the live stream chat 2 weeks in a row.
Here we go. Here we go. Listen, man, it's regular season only 2 weeks away.
He's starting. Oh yeah, we got to speak on the fantasy football. Dr. Kyle Osborne. Hopefully he'll be able to get on here and explain it, a little bit more. And he's sending out emails. Hopefully we can get a bigger group than we had last year. I forgot I have been so super duper busy. I'll talk to you about the other things that we got going on. So I didn't send mine, but I'm gonna be in it. But I gotta.
I'm already in there.
Don't forget to sign up for the fantasy football league. Link was sent in the group text. Yes. Anyone that wants to join it as well, Tiff. If you want to join the fantasy football, I know SB and them already have one league that he's doing over on his channel as well.
SB's actually. So is that what he was complaining about in the chat?
Yeah, he said he couldn't do two because he could barely take care of one. SB.
Wait, he was talking. You mean SB or BS?
He said, B said, I'm down for the fantasy football as long as Larry ain't admin.
Send the email, B. Stop being scared, B. Just send the email, B. Send the email.
What it is. You know what I'm saying?
Just send the email, B.
B, reach out to the Black Psychologist Podcast, Dr. Kyle Osborne, and
AKA
either Facebook or Instagram, and send them your email so he can send you the link.
Yep.
So he can send you the link for sure.
The more losers, the merrier.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, SB he got trashed last year, and his excuse was
so now he wants to run his own league?
But I still wasn't that bad. But it's a draft. Sports. You just gotta,
Yeah, I mean, you're a fan of all these teams and stuff like that. I'm sorry, SB. I don't want to be.
We are going in. Shout out to SB. Real Takes Your Fake Debates. Y'all see the logo in the corner.
Right.
SB has once again he's creating a network basically, and he's invited In the Basement podcast to be part of that network. So on Thursdays we won't not only be streaming on our channel, but we'll be streaming as well on SB's Real Takes Over Fake Debates network channel, in which
Thank
he
you,
will have
SB.
a collage of different podcasters, content creators such as ourselves on sports, and it'll be like the ESPN of YouTube. So we are working. We are work in progress. Don't expect us to be perfect. As always, I always say I'm 99.9% right, 0.1% wrong. K 0.1% right and 99.9% wrong.
especially when it gets to football
You
season.
know what I'm
Especially when
saying?
it gets to
Especially when
that.
it gets
My,
really
my predictions,
nasty.
my predictions are really on point. They really start getting on point.
He said, "Tell his people to call my people." B, I'll get your
Yeah,
info from Larry or
exactly.
Big
Thank you,
Bro and
Kyle.
text it
Way
to
to
you.
way to keep it way to keep it
Yeah,
straight, Kyle.
yeah,
Way to
yeah,
keep it on the straight and
yeah.
narrow.
He out of pocket.
Tell your people
But
to call
yeah,
my
man.
people.
So
We'll get it from you, man.
SB is creating a link. We will be hopefully soon making this not a transition, but this a transition
Mm-hmm.
to us doing multiple channels,
Yeah.
and this is a growth. And we salute the SB for even giving us the opportunity
Thank you, bro.
and seeing the growth since we started. You know what I'm saying? He's been part of this podcast as well.
Mm-hmm.
A great portion of this podcast since we started. And I'm forever grateful for what he's trying to help us accomplish here as content creators and making this thing a lot bigger than what it is possible. Oh, pause. That didn't even sound right. That didn't sound right.
So what you saying, huh?
That wasn't right. That
I
wasn't right.
mean, I know what you meant. Okay,
Yeah,
whatever.
but we can all say that. But
Well, shout out to Mod
if I could
says not really, Casey. Your non-picks are classics. All right, go ahead. Go
see,
ahead, Mod.
it's football
Go ahead.
season. Hey, you gotta get into fantasy football.
Not scared.
You gotta get into fantasy football, bro.
Not scared.
Even if
He's
you
one of
can't, but
them.
just join it. You know, pay the little fee and just let the computer pick your picks if that's the case. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't picked all
Listen, the
Chargers.
computer picked somebody picks last year and they damn near whipped everybody. Who was it that and was the basketball season? No, I think it was basketball season.
Okay.
Yeah, we had somebody that, but Daryl had computer picking. He had KD and a bunch of other people. Like I'm like, sheesh. But pause. What the hell, Mike?
He said something gay.
That was out of pocket, bro. Let me take that off the screen. Y'all see y'all see please hit that like and subscribe button, man. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Man, you out of pocket for that way though. When you
Put it
typed
there.
it, you should have thought about that as much as you crack at us.
Yeah, you
Like,
should.
you should have thought. Yeah.
That's a nice trip. That's a nice trip to HR, my friend. That's a nice trip to HR.
And look, Tiff was right behind it with that. Was Tiff is part of HR. But yeah, man. So we got a lot to talk about. Well, not a lot, but it's something to talk about.
Well, something to
Look,
talk about.
we will speak on it, and let's speak on it right away.
Go
Stephen
ahead.
A. Smith goes at Lonzo Ball, and the problem that I have with this is the fact that Stephen A. always says my sources close to I know all these people and this that other. They called me and said this that other. So he gets on Sports Center and screams on Lonzo Ball, basically saying he's having trouble to stand up after sitting down for so long. And he, that's blasphemy and all this other stuff that Stephen A. My sources say, and I know a lot of people, and And what happened, Kay? Tell him what happened after that.
I mean, basically what happened is like Lonzo went on live and said, "Yo." Got up, sat down, all that other good stuff. And he was like, "Yo, like, where your sources at, man?" So then Stephen A. was talking something. Well, do you want me to tell you the doctors that told me the information? Well, first of all, I don't even know you want to do that, Stephen A. That's a HIPAA violation right there.
Right.
So
right,
I mean,
right.
not only will you get in trouble, you're going to get ESPN in trouble. But and you told me, well, yeah, it was someone close that I know. Come on, Stephen, that's hearsay.
Yep.
Like, just leave him alone, because because there could be a chance that they're saying that Lonzo might not suit up for this upcoming season, but I think he is. But that all depends on Lonzo. That all depends on his trainers and the Bulls organization. I mean, it's
Mm-hmm.
pretty much out of our hands right now. So,
Mm-hmm.
but Stephen A, like I think Stephen A is just looking for something to talk about because there's not really any big time NBA news right now, and it's like I mean it's just Stephen A. He's playing like that Howard Eskin role, like how he used to do it like on what was it on NBC and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. On NBC. So it's like I mean, but everybody has to have a bad guy. Everybody has to have like an antagonist or something like that. And Stephen A is actually playing that role. But I mean, calling him out. I mean, come on, Stephen A. Like you don't have to do all that.
Yeah, I think
Mhm.
that was blasphemy.
It
That was,
is.
that was really blasphemous. And I'm trying to play it,
Then he
but
tried to backpedal. I mean, then he was like bad point, like, "Oh man, come on, man. The only reason why I mess with you because I love you, bro. You know all that." He tried to give him the bro handshake and all that. Man, get out of my face with
do
that,
you
man.
hear this? Do you hear that?
I don't.
You don't. This is Lonzo Ball.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wondering why my screen is not playing the sound. He's saying, I don't think he'll ever be the same based on what he's seeing, what we're hearing, what he's heard. It's hard for
Yeah.
him to stand up and sit down.
I mean, I
So,
think to be honest with you, I think that what Stephen A. should have did, he should have just talked to Lonzo Ball directly instead of
yeah,
just like talking around. I mean, just go to the source. Talk
yep.
to me. Like talk to me. Like I'll give you the interview. It's not a problem, But I mean, listen, man. The only thing you're doing is giving Lonzo more fuel now.
Yeah, I believe so. And you know how Stephen A always does this thing where he says things about people, but before he say it, they're great people. I love them, love the brother to death, love the sister to death. This is
He's
this
a
that.
friend of
This
mine.
is
His
that.
father's
He's
been on
my
the
father. Yeah,
show.
there's only He's I mean, I want the best woman. This, that, the other. But such and such and such and such and such and such. Then he go
Yeah,
off
man.
on them. So
Mm-hmm.
this is the type of stuff. And then there's another thing that he did that I didn't like last week.
Mm-hmm.
The Hall of Fame. He mentioned the fact that LeBron wasn't there for Dwayne Wade's Hall of Fame
Mm-hmm.
induction. Now, I don't think anybody else was even thinking about why he didn't make it
I'm sure people
or
knew
why
why he didn't make it because he's probably like dealing with the family
with
and
the
stuff like
Bronny thing.
that. With the Bronny thing,
But
yeah.
my thing is for Stephen A to even bring it up is to
Hmm.
create some dialogue on it for
Right.
no reason. But he brought it up for no reason, apparently, to me. Because my thing is, if Stephen A, if nobody else is talking about why Lonzo Ball,
Get the plug. Go ahead. Keep going. Mhm.
why Lonzo, not why Lonzo Ball, why LeBron did not make it to the Hall of Fame speech the Hall of Fame induction
Mhm.
of Dwayne Wade, why are you bringing it up?
Right. And it's not like he didn't make it to the actual Hall of Fame like induction ceremony. Like that's something a little bit more different. You know, it's not like he like yo, I'm not coming. Like he did not like no
All right,
call,
because
no
I'm
show.
pretty sure he spoke to him
Hmm.
and said, some things that came up, whatever the case may be.
He knows.
I'm not gonna be able to make it. Da, da, da. They knew between the two of them,
Oh yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
So, what was the purpose in you, Stephen A, to bring that up that nobody saw LeBron James at the Hall of Fame induction? I think that was real petty.
Very.
And then you give LeBron an excuse while asking why he was by saying why he wasn't there. You're gonna say maybe I will say this: if the reason why he didn't make it is because Bronny and the situation that happened with Bronny and they're doing this, da, 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 I can understand. But why wasn't you there? Like, come, what's the purpose of saying that then?
Yeah.
Why even put that out there? And and that's what he did, and I didn't like it not one bit.
Yeah.
I thought it was really,
That's just like that lacks journalist integrity right there.
and then is anything just to put himself in a position to create something. I believe, and that's what he does. And like I said, he always protects himself before he starts going in on most people.
Oh yeah, he has
You know
his
what I'm
little
saying?
disclaimers and stuff like that. He has his
And,
disclaimers to say and everything.
yeah, so it is kind of like I love what Stephen A. I love him as a journalist.
Mm-hmm.
I like his arrogance to a point sometimes, but then sometimes your arrogance can be ignorant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I thought that was ignorant. And then the sources thing with Lonzo, my sources, my sources, my sources, what you always say, and you know all these people and such and such.
Mm-hmm.
And now the person that you're talking about calls you out.
Right.
And then you get on your podcast and say he has a right to call me out. It's just that the brother hasn't played in only 48% of his games since he came in the league. If he's on
Mm-hmm.
the floor, the brother can ball. The brother can ball. But he had an injury.
Right.
Like, I'm confused. Like, the injury wasn't like it was a finger or something like that. He just sitting out. Lonzo want to
Mm-hmm.
play basketball.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it got to be something that's problematic. Like, we wish that he doesn't have another Brandon Roy type of situation.
Yeah.
Because Lonzo really has a lot of potential.
Oh yeah.
Through all the naysayers and whatever, the boy can hoop.
Mm-hmm.
And to be as hyped as he was, being as though he didn't live up to that particular hype, but he's still holding his own.
Mm-hmm.
And to just for him changing his form itself to me was just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Because it takes so much to do that. That just tells you the potential that he wants to have. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? One on the floor. So shout out
Like
to Lonzo
a
Ball.
lot of players won't, like a lot of players, and that says, like you said, you can hit it right on the head. Like a lot of players will not like change their forms or their routines
Shea
to
Gilgeous Alexander. What's his name? Shea Gilgeous? What is
Michael K. Gilchrist.
that form? Whoa.
Well, that thing is fugly.
Whoa.
Sean Marion's another one. We recently did like a little like a quick like a 4-minute convo with Sean Marion. Shout out to
Mhm.
Scoop B. And he was talking. We asked him that. I mean, I didn't want to because when I wrote it down, he's like, well, what questions and stuff like that. I was like, hey, he's probably gonna talk about his shooting form and stuff like that. But he was just like, listen, he's like, if it works for me, it works for me. If it goes in, it goes in.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm sure people probably came to him and say, hey, listen, man, can you kind of, change the shooting form a little bit? It's not like the perfect shooting form. But then Sean Marion had a good question about that. He said, what exactly is the perfect shooting form?
Now, I understand that totally. And there is never going to be a perfect form.
There never is. I mean,
Never,
if there's a pretty look, there's a nice looking
you
form,
have a
like
Ray Allen form. You
or
know what I'm
Mitch
saying?
Richmond or
Yeah.
Chris Mullen or something like that.
They
Like
had that
pretty.
Larry Bird,
Mhm.
little,
Ooh,
even though
like
Larry put his behind his
behind the
head a
head,
little bit, like, but that's like something like how what Joker shoot like Larry Bird, his
Yeah, but
form.
that's all
Joker
about
shoot from
that's
behind his
great
head.
players. Great players shoot, like I know some people who shoot like this, like they shoot like on the shoulder. Like
Right.
I never got that one. Like even
Uh,
when I was growing up, when people used to shoot like that, like in youth leagues and stuff like
mhm.
that, I'm like, this joint's gonna get golfed
Yeah.
quick.
But yeah, I think Stephen A. just has a lot of butchery in him sometimes, and it's just a little bit too far. I think
Mhm.
sometimes it's okay because we all know you have to create a storyline or something like that. But I think when you try to find something,
Oh
such
yeah.
as like the LeBron thing, or then you get called out on your sources, what does
Mhm.
that say to the public when you scream sources all the time?
Like
That's
they're
the number
eventually
one
they're gonna
thing.
ask you like, what
I
are
know a
your
lot of
sources?
people. I got sources. I talk to managers and this and the other. And now one of your sources, who's your source that told you this? And then you get called out, but then you want to retort it by saying he has the right to talk to me. But then you're gonna start bringing up his stats of him playing and things like
Mhm.
that. That don't have nothing to do with what you mentioned for him to
Exactly.
retort to come back at you.
Oh, he's
And
deflecting.
he deflected the hell out of it. And
Straight
shout out to
deflecting.
Stephen A. and his podcast. I watch it because he actually can talk on
Mhm.
it. But that's my take on that. You have anything else on the Stephen A?
I mean, sometimes it's like when there's nothing going on in the NBA. Sometimes people have to they have to fish. They fish for things.
Right.
Like
Right.
like the number one of the rules in journalism is like whether it's good news or bad news or something like that. If it bleeds, it leads. So if they can find something like in Lonzo Ball's injury and they can like sit there and run with it and stuff like that, then yeah, most definitely. Especially if nothing is like jumping off. That's like during that's why they have on some on in some news media outlets they'll have like what's called sweeps week. They'll just make up anything. Anything. They'll just blow it out of proportion.
We need a story.
Oh yeah, we definitely need a story. Yep. Oh, such and such. Aaron Rodgers, like you could see, let's say I'm gonna use the Jets as an example because I'm familiar with the Jets. No, seriously. Like, let's say Aaron Rodgers was talking to Garrett Wilson, but he was talking to him in a manner like that make him understand. If it's sweep, they'll be like, Aaron Rodgers is showing dysfunction with the with the Jets' new receiving core. Like, wait a minute. The only thing he did was repeat instructions to him, and I think maybe he was shouting to him because he was across the field. Stuff like that, or it was something like with Dak Prescott. Dak finds inaccuracies in the Dallas O-line or something like. No, he just tripped over. He tripped over his he tripped over the snapper.
Right.
That's all. He tripped over the snapper and he fell and he got mad at himself and he spiked the ball. All right, it happened. It beats like that. Oh, dysfunction in the Dallas O-line. Are we worried? Question mark.
It just sucks. I hate to see that type of media. Other media is fine, but when you look for certain things just to say things just to get some kind of response from it, I think it just sucks for those who that you may entertain, such as myself. Like I watch Stephen A. just to hear some of his viewpoints on things, and especially just to not critique, but to listen to it and then be like, Steve, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Like how can you say that? You know what I mean? Because another thing he said, he was talking about Deshaun Watson, and he mentioned like 11 quarterbacks before and nobody mentions Deshaun Watson, and then he says behind that, the guy he played half the season last year. We didn't see anything to tell us, but he was off a whole season prior to and half a season before that, and this and. Well, Stephen A., you're answering your own question because if he hasn't played, what do you expect out of him?
Well, yeah, what stats?
But
what stats
when he was
playing,
he was one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the league consistently before the issue came up. So now you're going back at him for playing half a season in which he just getting in the mood of playing actual football against others, not just practice. So why are you mentioning him in that
Stephen
manner?
A is like that. Yeah, Stephen A is like that guy. Like if we were hooping, he'd be that guy on the sideline, just yapping off and stuff like that. But then when he gets in the game and he has to like play defense on you, and you're just like killing him, like all of a sudden. Well, I already knew you could ball. I always knew you could ball. It's just a simple fact that I was just saying that I was just critiquing your game from afar. Like sometimes people have to be they have to be held accountable for their flaws. No, bro, stop. Just stop.
I hate it. I hate it.
Stop.
I really hate it that he does that. You know what I'm saying? Then like I said, he always try to give a brotherly love.
Yo, man, like sister, like good game, man. Good game, man. Like I know his mom personally.
I know mom. I'm just saying, I'm like,
don't come after me, Mr. Osborne. Yeah. Don't come after me, Mr. Osborne. I'm just saying that your son, he's a great guy and he needs work. What? The fuck are you talking about? Like, come on, man.
But yeah, man. So, next up, we'd like to mention that Trae Young has a podcast. Did you know that?
Is everybody getting a podcast now? I heard like little whispers about it. Like, oh, okay.
So, all right.
So what's Trae Young going to talk about? What's his content going to be?
No disrespect to Trae Young.
Here we go.
See, I'm about to be on my Stephen A.
Okay, do you want to say a disclaimer? before you do this?
Shoot your disclaimer, yo.
The opinions that Larry Scott is saying are not the same opinions that Kenneth Osborne Jr. shares, nor in the basement or in the basement podcast with Next Step and K.
Shout out to Trae Young. You're a hell of a basketball player. But when he talks, I don't even listen. I don't like the way he sounds when he talks.
I'm not even going to even entertain this one. I'm not, because I know what you're talking about, but I'm not going to entertain it.
Right. But I'm just saying in general, he's not entertaining. Number one. But just to hear him talk, you just like.
I don't know who told you that you could do a podcast. Probably one of your yes men said, hey, Trey.
Use your celebrity, gain views. And I think that's what a lot of them are doing now. Using their status because they know somebody like us, we nobodies, to the common public. We trying to get viewers and things that. But they're already on the television and they like, hey, I can just put my name on this, show up in front of this camera, and we're gonna have.
I don't even want to. I know what he sounds like. I don't want to imitate him.
No, I'm not going to do that.
I'm not going to do that either because I'm
just going to leave.
He's going to get shut down. We're going to get shut down by the NBA.
I'm just going to say, listening to him is not something that you would want to do. Like,
what's up, y'all? This is Trae Young. Don't forget, join me every Wednesday at 9:00 p.m. for my podcast. I'm Trae Day. Get the hell out of my face. Who put you? Would you lose a bet? I'm saying though. I mean, who would his guest be? Like, here's the thing. Like, who? Would it be former players from Oklahoma? I mean, will it be the Griffin family?
Young. It's just called Trae Young. And guess what? He got 17,900 viewers.
Okay, all right, that's what's up. I mean, it's Trae Young.
We've been doing this a year, and we just still only at 2.
But we have real viewers, though. I'm no disrespect to Trae Young, but we got real viewers, yo. Because most of those cats are just listen. Because most of those cats are probably just jumping on, like, because maybe just they want to be down. They want to be in the Trae Young circle. Like, we have people that actually, like, our listeners and our fans. Thank you to our fans out there. Most of them, they know sports. They know basketball. Even the ladies. When the ladies chime in. Shout out to B. B says Trae Young is the Benjamin Button of our timeline. You're a hell of a shooter. You're a hell of a shooter, Trae Young.
Yeah, you're a hell of a player.
But a podcaster, you are not. So, but hey, cool. I mean, feel free to call in, Trae Young, no doubt. I mean, I'm listening to it, see what it's hitting for. Shout out to the Colts. The Colts are up 17-13 at halftime over the Eagles in their third preseason game.
17 what?
17-13.
And they only playing they ain't even playing the starters yet, are they?
Nah, I think
Colts Richardson might be starting and playing, but I don't think.
Oh man, Richardson was out there antagonizing the Eagles faithful out there when he threw a touchdown. He started doing the bird wings on him.
Oh.
Like, I was like, ooh, I like this guy.
You know what's funny? We got all that. We got all these responses from B, but he ain't mentioned that they was down 17-13.
Oh, that's all right. Get used to that. So I don't know if you guys are gonna have the same year you're gonna have this year, because now you really got a target on your back now. So
you know what I'm saying?
You're getting everybody's. You're gonna get everybody's Sunday's best. So I don't know if you're gonna pause me on that, but you're gonna get everybody's Sunday's best. You're gonna get the best they ever got.
Pause.
What Granddad say on the Boondocks? He's like, what do you mean? What do you mean, son? I'm giving him the best I ever got. Like, pause again, Granddad. Dang, Granddad, you didn't pause on your phone.
Yo, it's wild, man. But
rest in peace to the great John Witherspoon.
Look. Preseason don't count. Those are auditions. I don't care. It's a game. But you ain't mentioned it. You ain't mentioned that. But you sent me highlights when they won. In my DM on Instagram, you sent me some plays. Yeah, you did
That's
that.
nonsense.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
Oh,
That's
they
what
said
you do,
here,
B. You're a front runner.
they said Colts lead Eagles 17-13 at halftime. Top passer, Tanner McKee. Top receiver, Dean Kane. Superman? Oh, that's Dion. Oh, that's Dion Kane. I'm sorry. Oh, shit.
God damn!
Yo, you stupid.
You
That's
got Dean
Superman.
Kane? You got
Yeah,
Dean
that's
Kane
Superman.
receiving for the Eagles?
Oh
Superman?
man, you stupid.
Oh, okay. Superman and Lois, I hear you.
Oh man.
Yeah, but shout out to USA basketball too. They're
Oh
out there
yeah.
doing their
No,
thing.
shout out to Ant-Man.
Yeah. Oh, Ant-Man said he's like, I don't know what you benching me for. Ain't no
Oh,
Kobe's out here.
we gotta get the ladies some shout out. Shout out to Shakira Richardson. Shout out to you, Queen. She only took interviews from black journalists after the win. And shout out to the things that she said. One of the things I when she was saying that I love most was the fact that she said, I watched the world turn on me. And now I seen the world come back. Only person I need is
what they always do.
only person I need is me. I really like that because they itted on her.
It did.
They itted on her, and she didn't deserve it. Being in that position with all the, you're not gonna win everything. Hussein Bolt, yeah, he damn near won everything, but but you're not gonna win everything. And in that sport, a split second can change everything. She's been running her best. Right. There's going to be somebody that's faster than you.
Oh yeah.
It's just sometimes you might get them. The Jamaican crew was one of the headliners of the track meets. They was the ones that was beating Shakira. But when it really, really, really counted, Shakira pulled it out. That's no pause.
No.
So big shout out to Shakira Richardson. United States fastest women's 100 in the world 100 meter gold medalist. Shakira, you deserve your flowers for everything you're going through. And mind you, she was going through some things because with that celebrity, a lot of stuff started happening when shit go left. And she mentioned about her mental and everything like that, and the things that, especially with her mom passing and things like that, and then the Olympic thing, she was going through a lot. And for her to reconfigure everything and get to where she's at and winning this past weekend, shout out to you. You deserve it. We appreciate you.
Because they were talking about, like, especially when she was going through that, they were talking about like snatching her endorsements and stuff like that. Oh yeah, all that stuff. And here they come back. They're coming back again.
Yep.
You know,
jump right on the bandwagon.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah, that's
Yeah, but we had to get that Shakira. I ain't want to overlook.
Oh yeah, lady. thank you, Larry. Thank you.
But back to Ant-Man.
Oh, and if speaking of women, shout out to was it Aja Wilson? Asia Wilson, excuse me. I'm sorry. She had like what, 51 or something like that?
I didn't see that.
Somebody dropped 51. I'm gonna look that up. That was like, whoa. Oh yeah. Oh, they're
out to them.
Getting it in. Yeah. He said, shout out to B. Ant look a lot like him.
Well, Austin Reeves is him. And Austin Reeves is quickly becoming one of my favorite players to watch.
Okay.
But Ant-Man is on some ish, and he's put the world on notice. All the top 10 players in the league are on notice. Ant is him. But
Himothy?
He's Himothy. And my man Austin Reeves is him. He said, I'm him.
I'm him, and he's Himothy.
I'm about to go grab a pair of Austin Reeves sneaks and then say I'm him on them.
No, don't do that.
Yeah. No. They nice. I'm
Okay.
about to look them up.
Okay.
Austin Reeves, they look decent. I'm gonna Google them.
I'm a
Brother.
stick.
Google me, nigga.
I'm gonna stick to my low top Kyries that I wear.
I'm telling you.
Jones is mad comfortable.
Yo, I'm
Are they
trying to
Nikes?
say.
Are they Nikes?
No.
E-Links?
They're not.
E-Links?
No, they're
Converses?
they some overseas Johns.
Oh, some Lee-Lings?
Yeah, I'm trying to let me find them.
Okay.
Let me see if I can.
Reeves
Let me
getting
go
down
back
with
to this.
the Clay Thompson family. Clay Thompson, D Wade.
Let me see. I'm trying to tell you, they are right. They are all right.
All right, you make sure you post a picture of them things, and ask the people out there, would you rock a pair of Austin Reeves? Like, oh snap! No, Larry did come in there with them Austin Reeves
My
joints
question
on.
to
Like,
you is, would you rock the
please.
Kyries? My
The
question
old
to you.
Kyries, yes.
No,
The
no, no.
old Kyries,
You want
yes.
to
The
rock the
Nike
new
ones.
Kyries?
What, the one where he's not with any type of like?
He's with Ava, or whatever his name is.
Oh yeah, the sneaker designer.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I think I'm gonna stick with my Nikes.
And why?
I just like because they're comfortable.
But you never put those on.
No, thank you. I stick to what I know. I stick to what I know. I rather play in foam posits than playing them Kyries, bro. I'm cool. Because we don't have like, all right, because we're not like we're playing in the league or anything like that. Like
I'm
we're
listening.
pros. I need like they probably have insoles and insteps and all that stuff like they need. Nah, man, we play with them Jones plain. Them Jones will probably tear your feet up. I'm good. No, thank you. I'll stick to my cushion Nikes. I'll even play in a pair of PGs. No, you wouldn't play.
Why?
You wouldn't.
These are Austin Reeves joints. That's the bottom.
I'm hymns.
But I'm confused that
I mean, they look like Nikes
they
to me. They look like Nikes to me, for real.
But my question to you, why wouldn't you wear them?
Put a swoosh on them Johns, and you got a pair of KDs.
You put a swoosh on, you probably got a pair of Kyries.
You put a swoosh on them Johns, you got yourself a pair of John Morants or something.
But tell me, what's wrong with the design?
There's nothing wrong with design. They tough, but I'm cool.
But why? So why you won't wear them? Because they don't say Nike or Adidas?
No, because it looks like they don't have any support. That's what it is. That's what it looks like.
How you gonna say they don't look like they had no support? And you wore ones.
No, I didn't. I never wore ones. But
Yeah, you
put
was a
that on me.
rebounder. That's why.
Maybe Brandon might have wore some ones or something like that. Some team colorway joints.
Let me see.
Some GFS and ones. Clearance.
Not these. That's not what I was looking for. These Johns. What about
Kyle,
these?
Kyle, Dr. Kyle, get this bull.
Look.
What is these? They look like Air Ones to me. Is that what they are?
They look like Iverson sole. But honestly, look, you wouldn't rock them neither, then, right? Tell me, what's wrong with these sneakers?
Yo, B said them kicks are like the pronouns.
What's wrong with them? See, this is wrong with y'all African American people. B need to stop. He need to wear whatever somebody give him.
Yo, B, you get the Denzel Washington clap on that one, yo. I mean, would you rock him, Larry?
Yeah, I like him.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Don't do that.
Yes,
don't patronize me like that.
I do.
You won't be playing on my team with them things. I'll tell you that.
Nigga, they like you good anyway.
So yo, I got.
I'll be helping you out.
We out. We good. Yo,
you
so
stupid.
you got your five already? Yeah, we good. We're good. We're good.
We waiting for somebody.
Still, I already got me with that one. I was like, you SOBs. I'm gonna get y'all.
That's crazy.
It was some old heads too. So yeah, we cool. We already got our five.
I got our five.
Oh, for real? Okay.
It's only 9 of us out here.
I was like, I hope you guys win. Good game, y'all. I hope you guys win because we
I never had that issue.
I'm a demolish y'all.
I never had that issue, but
I did.
It happens to you.
I
Happens to the best of us, right?
I had to work my way up. I had to work my way up to the tiers. Yeah, man. I was crushed when they told me that. I was like, I was hyped. Like, yo, you got your five already? He's like, no, man. Like, we waiting for somebody to come in. Okay. Ooh, I can't wait for y'all to get on the. Ooh, I hope y'all win.
Yes, sir. But what else we got cooking, man?
Man. Let's see. What's going on? What's going on? What type of music are you getting into for right now?
As of right now, I've been back in my R&B bag, so I've been listening to my old R&B, my little playlist that I have going on. I actually listened to like a week ago. I listened to August Alsina. He has a new album out.
Okay.
It's not early August. It's not early August, but it's okay.
All right.
It's not early August, but it's okay. It wasn't as bad as his last album. It was horrible. Yeah. I hated it.
He was going through something.
Yeah, so yeah, I didn't like it. So but I listened to that, and then I hear Chris Brown supposed to have an album coming out soon.
Oh,
unknown caller.
Oh, here we go.
You're in the basement with your boy Stephan K. Whom we had the pleasure of speaking to.
It's Be Great. I'm back again. Listen, I know this man August Alsina didn't drop an album in August.
It came out before August. It was in July.
Oh, you just listening to it in August?
I just listened to it in August.
You into the entanglement.
Oh, damn.
Hey, Casey, get your man.
I don't know, but yo, show me them sneakers, man. He wasn't my homie for a couple minutes. Man, like, all right, I don't know what you. So we got showing these Easter egg pearl sneakers or something like that.
He got them Wish.com Deodoras. He got them Wish.com Deodoras. Tell him that. No, ain't nobody wearing them often.
I'm not. Every sneaker that you wear don't have to be made in America. You know that, right?
You're right.
None of the sneakers I wear is made in America.
So what's the difference between wearing a pair of those and wearing a pair that has a Nike sign or Adidas sign or a Puma sign? You don't know because you didn't even make it. You ain't giving them a chance right from the rip.
I can take those back to the store and get a refund if they don't.
Because I can take mine back and get a full replacement. I got a 2-year manufacturer warranty.
Yo,
that's right.
Different.
That's
the sneakers are on Kicks. What are you talking about?
The sneakers are on Wish.com.
They're on Kicks, motherfucker.
I'm getting them from Temu, from AliExpress.
Listen.
What are you talking about? I get them for $4 and I can flip them.
Yo. I'm about to smack you.
They selling them Jones with the Muslim oils. They lined up right next to them.
Yo, you out of pocket. You are totally out of pocket.
They got them. I'm telling you, they got them on Germantown Ave.
Yo.
Go right down there, Germantown and Shelton. You find them right there. Post it up.
These sneakers.
They got the regular colorways too. You don't gotta look.
These sneakers are on Kicks.
B, what are they called again?
They're on Kicks.
B, what are they called? What do they call T?
They're on Kicks.
The Wish.com. I know somebody that might wear them too. His name's
Right. Hey, Brandon. Listen, what are they called again? They call T-moves. They call T-moves or something like that.
We're having a bad signal. The bad signal is happening.
Hey, they on the
signal bad. Oh, yeah. B, you must have got a cricket. You got that Boost Mobile over there, huh? Why you don't got AT&T? Why you don't got Xfinity?
Brandon, you okay over there? Is Brandon still over there, or did he get he got disconnected or something like
He
that?
got disconnected. He got disconnected real fast.
All right.
He's out of pocket.
The Charles make a wish.
There we go. Wish. Oh, just because they don't have a Nike sign on it, like.
He said because I can take him back and get a full refund.
Out of pocket. Out of pocket. But it's all good though, because that's what happens when our people get so what's the word I'm looking for? Materialistic, where it was crazy is people wear some of the ugliest shoes just because they say Doshi or Kuchkachku, whatever the hell the name of the fucking shoes be. Dolce & Gabbana bring out some shoes that look like you floating. The sides of them are bigger than the shoe. Everybody rocking them.
Yeah, what you call them again? What you call them again?
Do shoes or go gooch go foods.
Go gooch.
But they rock them though, right?
Sometimes they will. They'll rock them. Yo, the funny part is like you'll rock them. I see young boys rock like the most fanciest shoes with like the dirtiest jeans.
And be rocking them every day.
What's wrong with y'all?
Every day, dog. So I look at that and I say the problem with our people is the fact that they look at the brand, because Pro Wing back in the day used to be considered the Bobos, right? But yes, Pro Wings used to be considered
what,
the
Pro
Bobos.
Wings and Pro Cats?
Pro Cats was never the Bobos. Pro Cats used to be like with Stan Smith and all them back in the day. But Pro Wings was considered the Bobos. But if you look at Pro Wings back in the day, the Sonics spot built was damn near the same shoe.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's coming for you, man. He's coming for you.
It's football season. I understand. It's all good. But it is. Like, what's those shoes that look like bowling shoes that everybody wear now?
Oh, that could be Gucci's. It could be.
No, they're not Gucci's.
I remember they used to be. I remember they were one of the first ones who had like that bowling.
The Jones
shoe.
that everybody wear with the thick laces, and they don't never tie them. They look like bowling shoes. I forgot the name of them, but they pay like $500 for them.
They're not like the Balenciagas or anything, are they?
Are they Balenciagas? I don't know. I'm not into that material. People wear them, but consider bowling shoes ugly.
Because they're bowling shoes.
All they are bowling shoes with a sole.
With the name on them.
There is no name on it. I think it's probably on the back.
So you're paying $500 for a name? I'm cool. But I strongly agree with your point, Larry. But those joints that you showed me,
Those joints is fire, dog.
Don't ever show me those joints again, please. Don't.
Yeah, you're a hater.
No, you made my eyes.
And you know what? 5 people in the gym, 5 people playing that same team, and bust your ass with those same sneakers on, and leave them and put them in your book bag. What you gonna do? You gonna say it's the shoes? Is it the shoes?
No, I'm gonna be like, what is who joints are these? You left these in my bag. Get these out of my bag.
But did the shoes bust your ass? They was comfortable. They was nice.
They probably played a part.
You don't catch you in a pair of them.
Don't catch me in a pair of them, Johns.
Why?
I'm good.
But if they had a Nike sign on or the Iverson Reebok sign on the side,
definitely not no Iverson.
Those sneakers I just showed you last look like an Iverson sneaker sole. I guarantee it. Hold up. Let's pull this.
Please don't. Please don't. You gonna make my eyes.
I just want to show you something.
You gonna make my eyes rain.
I want to make this. I want to make this.
Yeah. It's monstrosity.
You see this, right?
They look like and ones. They look like the low top and ones. The Johns that Lance Stevenson used to rock.
No. But look, you see that sneaker right there, right? You see this? You see the sole. Pay attention to the sole.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Watch this. should just put Iverson ones. Look at this. I want you to look at something. Pay attention.
I'm waiting.
Look at that sole.
Oh, the Michigan State joints. Okay.
Look at the sole.
Right,
Is that the same? Damn near the same sneaker.
I don't wear Reeboks.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You're not even listening to nothing I just said then.
I mean, listen, the last pair of Reeboks
I said, look at the sole.
I'm looking at the sole, Larry.
You see the design of the sole, right?
Yeah, but I know what the sole, because that's like the hexalite sole, right? That used to be like back in the day. So that's like, I remember I had a pair of above the rims from
look at this sole.
Reebok. Okay,
all they did was put this bubble back further.
Okay. I mean, that's great, but
what's the difference?
I'm still not rocking them. There is no difference. I'm still not rocking them.
Because they saying Nike on the side of them.
No, it's not even
if
that.
If those are KDs, you wouldn't say that.
I don't rock KDs.
Look at that sole. The same sole.
I ain't rocking those either. I ain't rocking those Mateen Cleaves.
Same exact sole. Same design.
Let me see the Mateen Cleave Jones again. Them the Jones. Them the Jones he wore at Michigan State.
Y'all are out of pocket. I can't.
I'm out of pocket. Them were the Jones. I remember Jason Richardson had them Jones too at Michigan State.
How is it not the same sole? B, look at this. How this design of this sole is. Only thing they did. They changed a little bit.
He's trying to make his bodies joints.
Look
man.
at that sole, B. And damn, how can I gotta bring up another.
I ain't trying to rock these Fabergé eggs, man.
Only thing they did with this sole, they didn't put the curve up high, the cut up high here, and they moved that bubble from right here to right here.
Mm-hmm. All right, so what?
In the back.
So what's the name of this sneaker called again?
That same design is
Mateen
here.
Cleaves. Okay, we got Mateen Cleaves. Go. Mateen Cleaves.
And the Austin Reeves.
You lost me with that one.
That's all they did. It's the same design.
This is straight comedy.
They didn't put the what you call there.
So you were gonna rock them Jones? Would you rock them Jones with no socks?
No socks. Who wears sneakers with no socks now?
I mean, with like or something.
Stop it. Larry got an affiliate link. See, this is a funny part. I was just trying to test y'all because that's the next step basketball sneaks.
Is it?
And thanks for not even giving me no support because of the way the shoe looks.
I mean,
it's the same exact design.
I'm totally on board if you
FOH no, because you wasn't.
I'm totally on board if this sneaker company wants to make us like one of our personal, spokespeople and stuff like that.
I'm not trying to hear nothing you saying right now. Now all of a sudden you want to rock them.
No, I don't. I never said that.
But you still won't rock my sneaks. Yo, this is insubordination at its finest.
I will rock a Detroit Pistons shirt before I rock them joints.
Oh yeah. All right. I'm done talking to you, brother. I ain't got no time for your mess.
Yeah. So, but other than that, as for new music, I mean, I really haven't been anything. I haven't been in the lab lately. I just been listening to like older stuff, It's just various stuff. ASAP Rocky, De La Soul, Tribe Called Quest. I'm just all over the place with
it. Drake has a new album about to come out.
Hey.
Chris Brown has a new album about to come out. I haven't really heard anybody else. They saying Eclipse is in the studio now.
Okay, that I'll definitely buy that.
Other than that, I haven't really heard anything. My title hasn't really gone off, or if it has, I'm looking forward to some Dave East because I like Dave East a lot.
Shout out to Meth.
Shout out to Meth.
Shout out to Meth.
Yeah. But I'm looking forward to some more Dave East music. He had a song not too long ago, maybe a couple months ago, but him and Young Chris had a song together, which was hot. Killer Mike still got John with no skips.
Scientists and engineers. Drake 3000 is back.
Yeah, I heard Drake. I heard Andre had was it a single or just a feature?
It was a feature.
A feature. Okay, yeah, because somebody said something about it today. What up, cuz?
What up, operator. Yeah, man. Listen,
please hit that like and subscribe. Hit that like button, cousin. Yo, what up? What you listening to, Al? I know you listen to a lot of music. What's new is out there that you listening to right now? Let us know. Please let us know if you right off the rip. Don't think too much about it. What are you listening to? If you listen to something, just say it. Then boom, it should come to you automatically. What's the last thing you listened to in your car, Al? Let us know.
Mm-hmm.
Who album fired at Killer Mike? I never listened to a Killer Mike.
Killer Mike Jones, yeah.
Yo
Yo, got
Gotti.
it! It's just a gangster party.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't listen to no Yo Gotti albums. I've never listened to no Yo Gotti album.
Word? Oh man, Yo Gotti.
I just listened to his radio hits. I've never been a person to go to his album. Even though I think he's a nice artist, it's just never something that pulled me to say, let me listen to Yo Gotti. Yeah, Yo Gotti, New John, definitely you go. Right, okay, Cuzzo. You got B's. Even though Al is a San Francisco fan, so I'm pretty sure B you don't like him, but you just agreed with him.
You know what I've been listening to a lot too? A little bit of like a lot of old and new currency and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys listen to current currency like that.
No.
I'm bad with
I've
currency.
Never been into currency.
Nah, you listen to Jet Life? Nah.
I never ran into none of his albums that was like.
No, I mean I do like more of his like
Benny the Butcher. I listen to Benny.
Yeah.
I still listen to my Joe Budden stuff. I've always been a bit Joe Budden fan.
Joe Budden's is hilarious, man.
Yeah, but shout out to Joe and the podcast, Joe Budden podcast. Al, what's your secondary listen? What's the next thing you listening to? Tiff, what you listening to? I still listen to old school R&B music. I do too.
Yeah.
That's just me all day. I listen to R&B all day. My kids get mad at me when they get a car. Come down, I don't feel like listen to this stuff. Can you put this music on? I'll be like, all right.
But see,
then they put on some music. I'm like, I'm not listening to this. What did he say?
They don't even have like I don't know what it is about R&B music. Today's R&B music doesn't even have like a hook. Like they have no hook, no bridge. They just sing, then it just goes off.
The fact that you listen to Joe Budden tells me everything. Joe Budden's probably one of the illest lyricists out there. Listen to Rage Against the Machine.
Ooh. I mean, Joe Budden still
got
it.
Listen to it. Holler at me after you listen to that. Man, and that's one of his latest. I ain't gonna go to the Joe Budden mixtapes and all that stuff. Yeah, we're not even gonna do that.
And all the other
we're not even gonna do that. Yes, but if you listen to his lyrics, that just lets me know where you're at mentally. You probably listen to Dej Loaf or something like.
What the hell is a Dej Loaf? I remember when I first heard about
Dej was tough,
but I'm back with Dej Loaf, yo. Yeah. You know why? You know why she didn't succeed really all that
Future.
Good?
I heard she got a new album out too.
All right. Yeah, Future was all right. It's tough too.
I've never been a person to listen to Future. I listen to the radio songs, but I never actually put an album. Is good. His production is pretty good. I probably listened to some of that Drake and Future album. Mm-hmm. I didn't ever listen to it heavy, but I heard he had a new album out. Though. But yeah, B, if you don't know nothing about Joe, you gotta listen to his music.
Oh yeah.
You gotta listen to it lyrically. Lyrically, Joe can stand with anybody.
Yeah, he can.
You know what I'm saying? So. I'm just saying
when he and Gilly was going at it, you know, he told him, like I would trash Joe Budden. It's like what?
Yeah. I like Gilly, but
don't be fooled by that. Pump it up. Don't be fooled by that. Don't be fooled by that because his freestyles is tough.
Yeah,
like one thing. I mean, Gilly can freestyle too. Don't get me wrong. Like But
he's not Joe.
Joe
got wordplay like a mother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Wordplay, similes, metaphors, all that stuff. Yeah. So, I mean, but...
so that just lets you know where B at when it comes to music. He still listens to Paw Bears and shit like that. So, it's okay, B. It's okay. I know you a girl dad, too, so it's okay. I'll let you go.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we're all listening to something.
Yeah.
We're all listening to something.
B tried to disrespect my man Joe. No.
Like either most girl dads now consist are a little bit younger, older, so they're probably listening to probably SZA or something like that. You know?
He did. Is that a album or a mixtape with him and my guy to do the yearly thing? Uncle Murder, because I like Uncle Murder. I like Uncle Murder, but I didn't know that. I gotta check that out. But it ain't like I'm a turn radio on for Tony Ayo anyway. But
One shot, one kill. What's the deal?
Still, yeah, like yeah.
G-Unit.
I'm not like listening to a Tony Yayo album, not unless it's full of features.
Now, what I will listen to, shout out to Tony Yayo, Lloyd Banks, 50 and everybody. I will listen to an
G in the
old.
future.
Oh my God. I will listen to an old
mixtapes all day
G-Unit
long.
mixtape.
All day. I just actually that's something. Yo, next podcast, I just put it in my storage. But remember back in the day, we used to go out and get the bootlegs.
Yes.
Guess what I found in my garage?
Talk to me.
Like 4 boxes of bootleg mixtapes that we used to get all the time.
What?
Big Mike's.
Okay.
I got Clues. I got DJ Dramas. I got like classic stuff. Like when I show them, you're gonna be like, "Yo, I need a copy of that." Like,
give me a dub. Dump me a copy.
I'm about to do a photo dump on Facebook to see how everybody respond to it. Like,
my favorite Clue joints. One of my favorite Clue joints is what 456.
Oh man,
that was one of my favorites. 456. Even though Clue had like timeless joints, but that was my favorite. 456 and then Fall Part 1. They had affirmative action remixes. They had the Founders. That's when Nas had the little Founders joint. Founders Part 1, 2, and 3. Damn, that show was hot. Woo!
Yeah, I found like 2 boxes and a suitcase full of my old CDs and stuff.
CDs and then mixtapes.
He got a couple features on there. I know, but I will say this. Nas album, I liked it. Yes. I did listen to Nas album. I think 50 let me down though. Because I thought that verse was horrible. And I think,
you know what
it was horrible. It was like one of those, I'm gonna just give you these bars and just to put my name on the album because you asked me to be on the album. But it was horrible.
You know what though?
Joey Badass. I did listen to a couple of his joints, and Joey's not that bad. Even though Joe went at Joey Badass on one of the, there's only one Joey that's badass. You don't know nothing about that. See, if you listen to Joe, you'll know what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna let you ride. Pause.
So you entertain me with your bullshit.
So, but yes, Dre. What up, Dre? He said Anthony Harris is the face of the NBA. He's not the face, but he damn sure coming into the next season with a cape on. Dre, I ain't going front. The boy coming in with a cape on, and everybody will notice it. Man, please hit that like button, man. Hit that like button and make sure you subscribe, Dre. I appreciate you locking in with us.
I feel sorry for whatever big shooting guard or small forward that's guarding that.
Yeah, because this summer he didn't. This green light gonna be super green. And Austin, like I said, I'm a big fan of Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves gonna have another breakout year. He's gonna continue to get better. He's gonna continue to get better. Dre, what kind of music you listening to? Tell me what's the last thing you listened to? What's new that you listened to? We just was speaking on a couple of things. He said I'm gonna have some sound bites on deck this season.
Okay,
that's what B said. Well, that's good. You're just gonna have to play them somewhere else.
Listen, I mean that what's that office hours? Yeah, because when you were telling me about it, I was like, let me go download that journal real quick on iTunes. I'm like, okay. Yeah, boy, nice little intro. I'm like, okay.
I'm so glad that he finally got some real production. But him and Hit Boy is really making a masterpiece. Yeah, he got the bag. Yeah, Austin Reeves, he definitely got a nice bag, and I think he could have got more, but he's built a relationship with LeBron.
Oh yeah,
and he's settling with that LA, and he know he can be part of the future there, opposed to just being a piece somewhere else for a little bit more money that he would have got. But Dre, if you still there, let us know what you listening to, bro.
Yeah, shout out, speaking of the Lakers, shout out to Rob Pelinka for making those offseason moves too.
Dre said Austin Reeves is a role player. He is only lit because he's in LA. No, I think he probably would play even better somewhere else. He's one of those kids that young men that you look at and say he wants it. And him being white makes it even better because the NBA, the league, we as people are looking for that white basketball player to actually stand out, because we don't have, every time we had a Keith Van Horn and somebody like that, we thought was going to be it. Was it Gordon? when he was at Utah, but then he went elsewhere. Unfortunately, he had the injury, but
Yeah.
we always look for that next person, and it never panned out. Austin Reed, he said Austin Reed is about 26 and is mid. Well, I mean, however you look, he was undrafted, and he's proven himself against every elite player, and the playoffs showed that.
Oh yeah.
The playoffs really showed that.
And he showed his toughness too, because he was definitely standing up to everybody too.
I can't say he's going to be a role player because I believe Austin Reeves can start at a 2 guard position or the 1. I think more 2 though. He can put the ball on the ground. He can shoot for sure. He can shoot and he can create his own shot. So it's not like I don't see him being a 1 because I don't see him being like that.
So how do you think his role is going to change when now they have like Gabe Vincent though?
He said I don't hype up bums. I don't know who you. If you call him a bum, I mean everybody has that right to their own opinion, but I don't consider anyone can drop 15 points a night with LeBron. No, that's not true. No, Dre, I'm sorry,
Disagree.
You're losing me, Dre. You're losing this here.
Anyone can drop 15 points.
No.
You know how hard it is to drop 15 points in the league with them already game planning on you and keying on you. As soon as you score like 4 points, they're going to key on you.
No, you gotta have something that's consistent. Like if you making all layups, that's a different story. But you're not making all layups. You shooting jump
shots. That's going to be hard too.
Shot. But yeah, that's how I can't say anybody can drop 15.
Anybody can drop 15.
If anybody could drop 15, LeBron would have never left Cleveland.
Yeah.
I will say that.
Right.
LeBron would never. He's average 12 points per game this season.
Okay.
Yeah, a solid 12 points with the game going through Anthony Davis and LeBron James.
So that means for him to average 12, that means he had to have a couple games where he scored like 2, 4. Then he had a breakout game, like a couple breakout games.
The breakout games got to be 20 plus for him to have that 12-point average.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Liz.
Is the Wi-Fi bad or something?
Why?
Because my TV's acting slow.
Oh no, I don't think so because I'm good I'm on a podcast. I'm podcasting right now. Say hi to everyone.
Hey.
Hey.
That's Liz. The only child in the house now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm on my podcast. I'll call you back.
All right.
Yeah, so
Breeze
says,
but a season or 2 away from being the number 1 option on the Pistons. Whoa. Trying to come at the team.
He's shooting shots, boy. That boy's shooting shots. His boy's shooting shots. It's okay. Larry got the Metro PCS Wi-Fi. I don't know about that. Dre said he's mid. Laugh. I'm just being honest. I ain't gonna hype up the sorry overrated dude. Little. I don't know how sorry. I don't know what. All right. My question is.
Talk to me.
How can a player prove his worth nowadays? Because nowadays we're in this mode of potential, or he has a what's the word they use for these bigs that's averaging 6 points going number 1? I mean number 5 in the draft and all this. He has a motor, and things like that. Scoring in the NBA is not easy, and I say that for any and everybody. Now, if you're saying 6 points, 5 points, it's like, all right, he's getting garbage points. He's just putting up shots at the end of games, and he's probably getting maybe a couple minutes during the middle of the game when LeBron's getting 2-minute break or something. Like he might get a couple shots up. But we talking about averaging. So when you average, that means you got to be there, right underneath it or above it, quite a bit to continue that average. So saying somebody like Austin Reeves is a bum. Is crazy because there's people. How many people in the league are averaging less than 12?
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? And shit, if that's the case, I feel as though I can be in the league. I think I can get to. I mean, if you're saying 12 points is just that,
I hear you. Yeah,
that easy. Like how many people we know that can hoop that's in your neighborhood that you think should be in the league or had a great chance of being in the league, but they're not in the league.
Right.
Opportunity. And when they get the opportunity, you gotta make the best of it, right? He's making the best of it, playing with someone who's the best, considered the best to ever do it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's making the most of that time, and he's not getting a bunch of shots called for him.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But he's maintaining. I'll put it this way: when
Mm-hmm.
he's on the court, you are going to pay attention to him.
Oh yeah, and then also
So
he's contributing not only on offense, but he's also contributing on defense too. He's hustling, diving for loose balls, stuff like that. Making like key deflections and stuff like that. Sometimes, he's doing what's asked of him and stuff like that. Like
that's
listen,
all you got.
We need you to slow this guy down. Okay, I got you, coach. Got you.
That's it. He said his defense is trash.
I didn't say he can stop anybody. I just said he can slow him down. I said just slow him down a little bit.
He said I didn't say he can stop anybody.
I didn't say he could.
There's no stoppers.
Just contain him. Yeah, there ain't no stoppers in the
All right,
NBA.
so you consider Matisse Thybulle a bum as well? I don't think Matisse Thybulle is a bum.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, is this some people are good at certain things.
Yeah.
And there's some people we look at and be like, he's horrible. Because there's people in the league, I'd be like, I know 10 people that's better than him right now.
Mm-hmm.
But he get the opportunity.
Do you think like Robert Covington is trash?
Rocco had a nice little run early. Okay. After that, but I never thought of him being a 12 points a game player. I thought of him being like an 8 points a game, but a defender. So he had value as a defender, and he could make a couple jump shots every now and then, but he's going to be more cold than he is hot.
Right.
That's how I looked at Robert Covington, but I'm not going to sit there and say he was a bum.
But on defense, it's totally different. Like defense, that's his niche. Like, some people can't. Not everybody.
Everybody can score.
Not everybody in the league is going to drop.
There's only one basketball, and more than likely, you're not the number one option or the number 2 option. So anybody under there after that number 2 option and you getting in double digits, you should be happy.
Right.
B said, judge him by his play on Team USA. And that's another thing. He's playing damn near second fiddle to Ant-Man. If you ever look at all the highlights and stuff, it's like Ant-Man, Austin Reeves. And that's international.
And then everybody else.
But then you look at everybody else that's on the team, and they're not getting the same kind of progression. And I'm a big fan of Jalen Brunson.
Right.
He's slowed down.
And he's running the show.
You gonna call him a bum?
Did you see him at the Danny Ruff tournament? All right.
Tyrese Halliburton is playing better. Stop and play. No, Tyrese is having a great. He's coming off the bench as well.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like they flip-flopping Austin Reeves and Tyrese. That's what they're doing. They're going back and forth with Austin Reeves and Tyrese Halliburton. Whoever's getting going early. And then more than likely, they're both on the court at the same time now with Ant-Man. That's why the Team USA been struggling.
Mm-hmm.
The Team USA been struggling with rebounding because they're playing small. Ant-Man, Tyrese, and Jalen and Austin Reeves and one big.
Like Jaren Jackson Jr. or something like that.
Yeah, or Porter.
Mm-hmm.
But
I mean, they play defense. They play defense, but good big always beats good little any day. So
B said Reeves swimming alongside the Sharks. Listen, I'd rather be with them than eaten by one of them. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man. Like a key example of that would be like BJ Armstrong when he played for the Bulls. Like, you're not the number
10
one
points
option.
a game.
Yep, you're not the number 1 option. That's out the door. You're not the number 2 option. That's out the door. You're not the number 3 option. That's out the door. You're not the number 4 option. You know
That's
what you
out
are?
the door.
You're number 5 or 6 or 7 option.
You're not even 6 or 7.
Yep.
Just make a shot when it's available.
When Jordan comes in, when Jordan and Pippen, they penetrate and they kick that out.
Be ready.
To that baseline, that short corner the ball on the right side.
Don't do none of that.
Shoot it.
Let it
That's exactly what he did.
Because if you don't let it go, we're subbing you.
Oh yeah, we're gonna put John
But
Paxson back.
BJ played defense.
He did.
So that kept him on the floor, along
He
with
did.
him being able to initiate the offense.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody can't be a 15 and up.
I mean,
everybody can't be.
But you know what it is also too, Larry? Like, everybody wants to be that scorer, but you know, who would you rather have, Austin Reeves or Trae Young? Are we talking about scoring or?
But no, just answer the question. Who would you rather have, Austin Reeves or Trae Young?
I'd rather have Austin Reeves, and I'm just tell you why. Because Trae Young will give you 30, but he'll have 31 put on him too. Just like that. So that's a draw. Austin Reeves, you're absolutely right, Dre. You're absolutely right. Offense does sell tickets.
I'm not even.
But
I'm not far from denial of that.
But if my man is getting scored on too at the same time, like it,
I give up 30 to give up 31. We still down 1. I give up 30, you give up 20, and give up 29. We up 1, but we kept them in the game. Like,
yeah, getting roasted. You're getting roasted out there. As soon as you hit a bucket, he's gonna hit a bucket right on you.
So it's like the same thing when I say when we talk about Kyle's guy over in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna give you 30. He's gonna give you 35.
Oh, Luka.
But let's think about who he's guarding now, because now they putting him on the person that can't shoot, the person that can't do this, the person that's a defensive stopper on that team. That's who he's guarding now. But if he had to guard the actual position that he's playing, everybody's saying
that could get dark.
I mean, shit. Look at Joker. Look at Joker. When he's playing against somebody that can score, they washed. Because he's getting his 30, and that person is getting 30 or 30 plus. Embiid is the closest thing that you're going to get to him. And Embiid was washing him. Plus. He was in plus. That's nothing against Joker, because Joker is
nothing.
I
mean,
but we're talking about the standard. If you want to say defense and offense.
Yeah.
You'll give up 30.
That's your forte.
I'll give you 30, but I'm going to give up 35. Hey, it doesn't.
I mean, Steph is the same way too.
But Steph attempts to play defense now, but he still gives up a lot if he's playing against somebody that can score. You won't see Steph playing against Dame Lillard. You're going to have Clay on him. Right. See, that's the difference. Now.
You know what? They used to do that with Jordan too. They used to do that with Jordan too, because Jordan had trouble with like smaller guards.
Pippen was there.
And Ron Harper was there too.
And Ron Harper at latter years, but
shout out to Ron Harper.
But Pippen was there, so Jordan would stick.
Because I remember, you remember that series back in '98 with
Jordan
Mark
would stick Isaiah. Jordan would stick Joe Dumars.
Right. The two guards.
Pippen would stick Isaiah. Now, don't get me wrong. Jordan would buckle down sometime and try to defend the scorer, but he knew most of the time, I got Pippen here.
Yeah.
I got Dennis here. I got Ryan here. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had some wolves that he could take advantage of. I'd take Austin Reeves on the Sixers over James Harden. Shut up. We already know that that's nobody wants James Harden right now. Because all we think about is playoffs, and when it comes to playoffs, we get James Harden. That's like Dak. I traded for a bag, and we got Dak.
Forgot Dak.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, dog. It definitely is what it is.
Yeah, because I used to watch again. I remember that series like in '98 when they were playing the Pacers, and they almost lost that series.
And the Davis boys.
And they put and they had a time. It was
Jamal Tinsley.
Yeah, they had
Travis Best.
It was Travis Best. Yeah, it was Travis Best. Yeah. And he had trouble. For some reason, he had trouble with Travis Best. Travis
would get to the basket, put the ball on the ground, all that stuff.
Mike
he
said,
could shoot.
Mike
he
said,
could get to the basket.
Pippen, you stick.
I ain't got time.
I ain't got time for the shenanigans.
I got to do shit down on the other end. Y'all do that. I got to do shit on the other end. Appreciate it, B.
Mm-hmm. Like you go ahead and deal with him, man. Deal with him.
Yeah.
Like Pippen shut him down. Brown Harper shut him down. Do something.
Let me do my
who
thing.
else? I'm thinking, in no disrespect to Mike's defense, because Mike is definitely
he wasn't Kobe.
Defense.
Kobe wanted to play the best player.
Oh yeah.
He wanted to guard the best player. Shout out to Kobe. 24.
Happy Mamba Day.
Yeah, Mamba Day.
Speaking of Mamba Day, some of your favorite Kobe Bryant moments, real quick.
We had that conversation already before.
He say it again. Do it again.
His breakout year when he dunked on Ben Wallace in the Washington game off of the crossover. That was the worst
everybody
thing,
started jumping up and down like, ooh.
I can go there. I can go to the reverse dunks when he windmilled the joint off a reverse off the
in Minnesota.
Yeah, in Minnesota he did that like 78 times. Kobe highlights.
I remember he windmilled so hard against the Clippers. They started booing him like boo, boom, and he banged that shot so hard the ball bounced all the way to half court. They had to run and go get it. I was like, damn. Now, one thing I remember the game, and I was watching this on League Pass when he was playing against Atlanta. He was KB24 now, and he literally had the entire Atlanta crowd just on his side yelling. And he was, Kobe was doing work too. Got a couple steals, a little clutch bucket here and there, another bucket here and there, layup, and one. This all happened within like 6 minutes. Every time Kobe went to the line, they were like, MVP. I mean, and they were like in the Atlanta players were just looking around like this is our gym. No,
that's crazy.
No, man, this is Los Angeles East.
You can't do nothing about it. Can't do nothing about it, dog.
Yeah, great, great times.
Dre said Austin, getting scored on every day. Ain't no worry about no Austin. Okay, but I guarantee you, the other team is saying don't leave him open, guard him, and all that other stuff. So I don't know where he
can put the ball on the floor too, man. Keep in mind he will put the ball on the floor now. Whoop. Yeah. Little swing through, up and under. He's out. Later, y'all. And now, like I said, like they got Gabe Vincent now too. Now they have like a heady point guard, somebody who knows the game, who likes the game, who's a student of the game. So yeah, I mean the Lakers are making moves over there, man. So shout out to the Lakers, shout out to Rob Pelinka. Making these off. Oh Lord, yeah. If you see Nick Van Exel's face, like dang man, like our time is pretty much up.
Very, very much up.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Very.
Now, which Kobe is more nastier? Like number 8
Kobe,
or
24,
or 24 Kobe? Which one was?
I'm going 24 because 24 was something different. 24, he went from being a nice Kobe to the villain.
Ooh, yeah.
When he became villain, that was it. That 8 Kobe was like, all right,
8 Kobe.
I'm getting my time, but
8 Kobe was a little reckless.
Yeah, 24, he just was. It was all skill work and everything meant something. Every move, every time he touched the basketball, it meant something was about to happen.
Jesus, man.
Kobe, Kobe, he was just getting busy.
Yeah, like 8 Kobe was just ultra athletic.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, cocky to the mother, but he'll let you know about it. This is when, you know what it is? You know what this reminds me when I'm seeing these clips? This is when League Pass actually meant something.
Yeah.
Like, this is when your subscription actually, like, it actually
you
really
got
meant
home
something.
Get in front of that TV to be like, yo, the game coming on at this particular time, I'm home. We was playing basketball, and everybody be like, yo, such and such play at this night. Oh, all right, game over.
Yeah.
What time is it? Yo, we not running this back. Nope. Yeah. Everybody like, yo, they know win by 4, win by 2. No.
Yeah. And this is when the Lakers, like, because I'm looking at some of these clips here. This is when the Lakers were good. But seeing those West Coast coming to East Coast, oh yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, I remember that's when was talking smack too. Yeah, like this is when those out of market games.
That's the reverse right there. That's the reverse.
Yeah. Oh, that was the 60-point game. I remember that
Dampier. Dunked on Dampier.
Anthony Edwards, John Morant.
With dunking.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Hey, listen, man. Everybody would dunk on somebody, dog.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why I say. That's why I take Mamba all day. Yeah, that was ugly too, right there.
Yeah, he dunked his ass. I remember watching that game. Dunked his ass right off the league. Oh, that's mad Kobe. That's mad Kobe right there.
I ain't shooting for the first half.
Mm-hmm. That's mad Kobe coming back from the trial.
Oh, B said I'm wearing Kobe's right now, but that ain't making your game any better, bro.
Oh.
you walked into that. That boy walked into that one.
Shots fired.
Boom! Take that, Brunson.
There it is. Look at the other reversion, John. I was talking about.
Yeah, that's his thing, yo.
Nasty, y'all. But man, we've been on for an hour and 37 minutes, man. Yeah, great show. Next week we'll be on back at 8. Oh, that was a lefty. He shot that with his left. I think that's when he tore his shoulder cup or something like that. He had to play. He played the whole game shooting left-handed.
Yeah, I remember that game when he dunked on Dwight Howard. I think they lost that game. That was an East Coast game too. League pass.
Yes, sir. Well, we're gonna end the show with our Kobe highlights. Good night, Tiff. We appreciate you locking in with us, man.
Later, Tiff.
Our woman HR person that never shows up at the 11 with us from the show. But she'll be here soon because we're going to
soon. In the next couple of weeks, we got to get ready for the football season.
Yes, and plus her Ravens is being raved about, so let's see.
Oh yeah, we definitely gonna have our season preview coming up soon. So so Larry, just get back with me whenever you wanted to. You want to get that taken care of and stuff like that.
Sure, we'll definitely do that. But I want to say thank y'all to everybody that locked in with us, man. Hit that like and subscribe button. We trying, man. Just trying to get to that 1,000 subscribers, man. Please, if y'all know anybody that holla at us, man. We here. We trying to be the best of us for y'all, for us. Show is for us, by us. So let's do this together. Man, shout out to my daughter once again, Nayla, freshman, moved her in the DSU yesterday. Proud daddy moment. I'm a proud dad of a DSU student, freshman year. Told her to stay focused. The fun will always be there, so don't worry about none of that right now. But but shout out to everybody else too. Everybody that locked in with us, man. Shout out to SB, Black Psychologist Podcast, my man Seven Mitchell over at Best of Seven Sports, FYF. Shout out to Mont. Who am I missing? Who am I missing?
Shout out to B.
Shout out to B. Shout out to Dre. Shout out to Tiff. Shout out to Mont. Shout out to everybody that, that locked in with us, man. We'll be back next Thursday around like 9 o'clock again.
Sounds like a plan.
And nothing, hopefully nothing changes with that. But we look forward to talking and being with y'all. That's the end of my shout outs. What about you, Kay?
The same thing. Shout out to the family. Shout out to everybody taking their kids back. Also getting the kids ready for the upcoming school year. Be safe out there. Shout out to all the teachers. My girlfriend, she's also a teacher. Shout out to Sean. Shout out to Miss Linda, Cowboys
fan.
Mama Linda,
Cowboys fan for sure.
It's coming up.
We raising Cane, but we got that.
Shout out to Paige, aka the Extra P.
Yeah,
ready for the school year and stuff like that. So and shout out to the fam. And shout out to everybody who listened. And we'll see you guys next week.
For sure, man. As we always say, man. Thanks for being with us, man. Until next time. Peace.
Don't relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. While I take totes, relax and take notes. While I take totes of the marijuana smoke, relax and take notes. take totes, relax and take notes.